Hello, I'm Sean Smith, and this is Geek Talk Reviews. And today I'm going to review Springer here. Thanks to a good friend of mine, Scott, who sent me Springer and a couple other figures. He's the first one of the new 30th anniversary triple changers that I have. I'm still looking for the other two. Now, I'm going to talk about Springer here. I'm not going to show any transformations on camera due to the fact of how complicated it is, and I don't want this video to be really long. But let's go over and look at the figure real quick. Figure wise, really nice figure. Like with what's been coming out with the Fall of Cybertron line, some of them being really light and flimsy in places. Not this guy. This guy is actually pretty well beefy. I mean, he doesn't feel hollow like a lot of the Fall of Cybertron figures are. Head sculpt is really nice. One thing to be careful in transformation, I'm moving this piece here. Make sure the landing gear that's in there is out, or you will pop the head off, and it's really hard to get back on. It's a lot complicated, so watch that out. Articulation, his arms can rotate. There is a swivel here. Mine's a little loose here. Nothing that I can't fix. A little super glue. Fix it up, no problem. He has a wrist swivel. Really nice ratchety joints there at the elbow, which I really like. No hip swivel. Well, no, there is a hip swivel. I'm sorry. Which is not part of the transformation. Head can spin 360 degrees, but there again, mine has popped off and I put it back on, so I really don't want to move his head that much. Really nice leg bends in and out. Really nice ratchety knees. I love that. It reminds me back of G1 with all those ratchety ball joints and that. No ankle swivel, but, you know, he is pretty sturdy. I mean, he stands really well. For size comparison, he is a Voyager size, so I went and got Voyager Classics Optimus Prime to stand side by side, and actually he's a little taller than Optimus Prime. Now, in the instructions it shows for these pieces here on the back to be out. I don't like the look at that. It just doesn't appeal to me, so I leave mine slid back in for the transformation. I just like it. It gives the arm more look to it, and I really, that's one of the things I do. That's just me. His weapon is a double-barreled missile launcher, which actually has a unique feature. These are kind of like the friction missiles, but instead of having to push them in the back, you have this little slider here that, instead of firing both at the same time, will fire them separately. And I like that. That's a really nice little feature. His sword will fit here on the back for display, or there's a peg, or there's a spot underneath that you can mount it under the gun. Alright, after this I'm going to show you his car mode, and then after that we'll go to the helicopter mode. So, hold on. Alright, here is his car mode. A really nice car mode. Rolls really well. The gun will mount on the top here, and the handle of the gun has a little pivot point that you could actually raise it up, which is really cool. And can rotate in there, but you know, it's just pegged in there, so it's gonna, it would wear it out, so don't do that. You can do the fins on the back either way, like that, or how I like it, like that. It gives a little nice speedster look to it. Really nice homage to the original Springer vehicle. I love how this yellow goes straight to the green. I have seen a customization where this has been made to look like the Batmobile. I really liked it. Really nice small Autobot logo right here. I like how everything folds up really nicely. If you're looking for the sword can be placed underneath. So that is a really nice place to store it. Vehicle size wise, compared to a G1 Huffer, not so bad. So yeah, it's really nice. Now let me show you the helicopter mode. And here's his helicopter mode. I wanted to show you something interesting about the sword before I put it on there. Now you see how the sword folds up like this. Really nice, right? What you do is you separate the blades and fold them down, and then fold that piece up and stick it in. And that forms his rotor. Really nice. Balancing issue. And that's his rotor mode. Now, you can either have him like this, or that the gun upside down has this little thing here with some notches in it. What you do is you fold the landing gear up, and it pegs into this groove, or slides into this groove, and then you can have him with the guns in the front. And there you go. That is his helicopter mode, and it's a really nice helicopter. I mean, I love how instead of the whole thing having to spin in there, that part right there, the top of the blade, has its own independent movement. Really nice. It's a really nice little feature that goes a long way. And I love how when you transform it into helicopter mode, that these back pieces here fold out and gives it a little bit more length. Just some little features that I really like. Paint scheme, really nice Springer-esque G1 colors of the yellow, the green, and the gray. Makes this thing really pop. It's a really nicely done figure. It's about time that we got some of the other triple changers. My overall thoughts on it: if you are a fan of the Springer, you're a fan of Transformers, get it. If you're a fan of the triple changers, get it. If you have Warbot Defender, it's a toss-up. Warbot Defender is really nice. I personally do not own one. I would like to own one, but I don't have it. But this is a great production figure. It is worth its money. It's worth getting. He is really nice. And I'm hopefully we'll be able to get the other one soon. This has been Sean Smith with Geek Talk Reviews with 30th Anniversary Transformers Springer. Have a good one.